Hey, how's it going? I just thought I'd do a little bit of commentary over this video. This is a collaboration I did with another YouTuber named Katelyn McCaigue. She has this channel where she takes a bunch of different animals and puts them together to create new creatures or monsters. And I just felt like it was perfect to be turned into crochet, so I reached out and this is our collaboration. She ended up drawing this creature that's part chinchilla, part gecko, part hummingbird, and part brownie. So she calls it the Chocochilla, and I love that name, but it definitely also needs a nickname. So if you have an idea for a nickname for this guy, let me know in the comments. The main difficulty that I had with this creature was the fact that I had to use two different strands of yarn put together. I completely ran out of my fuzzy brown yarn a while back, and they don't actually make it anymore. So I had to kind of make my own fuzzy brown yarn for this project, which was kind of a challenge. The biggest problem here was that I couldn't go back. If I made any mistakes, that's it. That's how it was gonna be, because I couldn't pull the yarn back out. It was too fuzzy. It like stuck together, which obviously made a bunch of difficulties while I was going. Specifically when I was sewing it together. Gosh, that was real tough. For the wispy, I guess maybe it's like whipped cream or something on the head, because it is part brownie, of course. So for this whipped creamy hair, I knew exactly what I was gonna do to make that pretty much right away. I'd use this same technique for making hair on this creature I made called a gremlin. Basically, what I do is I just thread my fuzzy yarn on, and I kind of just make small loops with the majority of the loop being on the outside of the creature, and then just a small bit of the loop on the inside. I probably could also have combed it out with a cat brush, but two things. One, that would make it a little too fuzzy, I think. And two, my cat brush has been used on my own cat so much that I think it's kind of weird for me to use it on my characters. I gotta go get a new brush. The ears were pretty fun too. I knew that they had to be really big because not only in the drawing was that like a huge part of it, but I always like adding big ears because it's just cute. You know, it's fun. Why not? And I had to add this white fuzz on the outside of the ear. And so I kind of did a similar technique. I did a little bit different, but it was very similar to the top of the hair. For the tail, I just made two different halves. One half was brown and one half was fuzzy, and I just kind of sewed them together. But it wasn't really staying in the shape that I wanted it to stay in when I had it on the back of the tail. You know, I kind of wanted like more of a squirrely round tail, and it wasn't really giving me that curve. So what I did was I took a pipe cleaner and I twisted it up, and I put the pipe cleaner in it, so that way I could shape it any way I wanted. I also did that on the two arms, the two front arms, but it didn't really hold the arms in the position that I wanted. So I actually ended up going back in and sewing them together and closer to the body, so that it kind of made my character like more perched, kind of cute with his little back legs sticking out to the sides. And hey, thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe down below. If you don't know how to crochet, you should learn. I wrote a whole book for how to crochet called Crocheting 101. So go do that. It took me a really long time. And if you like this stuff, you should check out Katelyn's channel. There's a link in the description below or in the corner up there. And she's actually doing a Kickstarter right now for a compendium of all these creatures that she's been making so that you can use them in your own D&D or tabletop games. Check that out. There's a link in the description for that too. Yeah, I guess that's that. Thanks again for watching. Pasta la pizza and happy hooking. Bye.